Behind the lines, please. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. Match number 6. Right off the bat, Chezy Poofs and their partner 9442. Miso looking to fill up some of the red side of the reef. We got some action over on the blue side as well. The Torbots look like they're able to put up 3 of their own. Red with a slight advantage, 51-41 coming out of the autonomous mode. We're going to get rocking and rolling in teleop. Already, unfortunately, it looks like 2073 is having a little bit of an issue. Their elevator carriage is extended all the way. They're kind of driving over. They're looking at it, trying to figure out what's going on. We'll see if they can debug that issue on the fly. Meanwhile, Red has gone up to a 26-point lead. They've got 3 teams working in tandem, scoring Coral, 3 in a row. So far, we've got only a few algae up in the top part. I can't remember what that thing is called. If someone could come tell me what it's called, that would be great. I think it's a net. Not quite sure. But we've got 4 to 4 balls up in the net. 1197 Torbots looking to make it another, and Miso Mechanics can't quite get it done on the red side of the field. Meanwhile, Chezy Poofs are putting a couple into the processor on the bottom. Red Alliance has opened up a pretty big lead over the blue here with a minute left in this match. Let's see if blue can fight back. Unfortunately, 2073 still having that issue they started the match with. That's a pretty big deal. That's a championship finalist right there. So blue is pretty sad to not have them helping out in this match. Tough break for the Blue Alliance. We have an almost full reef on the red side. There's just 2 missing, 2 purple poles, but it looks like the Chezy Poofs have said, you know what? We don't need those. We're just going to put them on the bottom. No need to fill the reef. Not a big deal. We got this. We'll just stick a ball up in the top as well for a good measure. 23 seconds left in the match. You hear that ping over the speaker. That means the end game has begun. You'll see teams start to go and try to climb onto these red and blue cages. We've got the Poofs going up. We've got the Crusaders looking to go up as well. They're having some trouble. Will they get it done with 3 seconds left? Anybody else? Not quite. And that's the end of the match. We'll be right back with the final scores. All right, we got the score of that match going up 248-181. Red Alliance taking it, but only getting 5 ranking points. They didn't get the auto. Tough break for them. RSN, what you got?
Red Alliance, they're really making use of the other place to score the algae.
Yeah, I think it was the first time we saw a team really focus on putting those pieces of algae in the processor, and it helped them get that RP, right? Because you have to technically touch less pieces of algae to secure the barge RP, correct?
That is correct. In this game, we've changed the rules here for Chezy Champs, so it is both the algae points and the climb points that combine for that barge RP, and that definitely did help on the Red Alliance. But huge shout out to the Blue Alliance here, who, although they lost the match, they did get the 3 additional ranking points, so that will help them in their rankings across today and tomorrow.
Yeah, again, and it's interesting to see the Blue Alliance was really focused on putting the pieces of algae in the net. I think when you're going up against a Red Alliance where you see, 4270, 9442, and 254 across, you're like, oh, how do we got to come up with something creative. So you knew that they were going to go crazy on the coral, and you had to focus on something different. So they really focused on getting that algae in the net, and it made a difference. I mean, they put up a ton of points. I think any other event that wasn't Chezy Champs, they're walking away with the W.
Coming up next in qualification match 7, we've got a PNW team up here, 2046 and 3663, both with those side elevators. They had great seasons this year. We're going to see a lot of scoring elements going up from the Blue Alliance here.
And on the Red Alliance, we got one of my favorite teams, 8793, the Pumpkin Bots. They've historically also always had some really interesting and awesome concepts. All right, now let's throw it down to the field for the next match.